Hello everyone and welcome to Austria. We are in the Styrian Mountains just outside Spielberg at the Red Bull Ring. A 2.683 mile circuit. It's only wee, bless it, but the Red Bull Ring packs a lot into a short lap. The first half rewards power as the cars blast along the three straights separated by a pair of uphill right-handers. But then as the drivers work their way downhill, the circuit becomes a regular toboggan ride as the cars canyon through a series of quick corners, including the exhilarating Rindt right-hander, named for Austria's first F1 champion. There are 3 DRS zones along with the pit straight from turn 1 up until turn 3 with that little slight kink at turn 2. And then down into turn 4 from turn 3, which creates overtaking opportunities aplenty, or indeed some DRS trains. The drivers are on throttle for 79% of the lap, folks, and a pit lane loss of 16 seconds, so not too much lost at all. We are here. There is always the chance of rain in the mountains, so are you ready for the speed and the sweeping turns of the Austrian hills, filled with the sound of V6 hybrid engines? I'm not going to do the songs of whatever it may be. I can't quite remember what that film was now, but Carl Edens might remember, because he is joining me again for what can only be described as Tier 2 entertainment, followed by a slight delay, obviously, with some technical challenges this morning. Carl, how are you, sir?
Good evening, my beautiful Banshee.
Oh, we are here. The Scottish Banshee cannot be silenced, even by the joys of YouTube, Google, PlayStation Network, Sony, and whoever else wishes to stop me.
Before we get into qualifying, I've been poking my head round the paddock and bumped into two quite high-ranking officials down at two teams, Toto and Christian Horner.
Is his name Michael by any chance?
Toto says, because obviously we have Guy back now after missing 2 races, so he'll want to get his championship back on the line. But obviously Toto would like Mark to give it a proper Hodgie time tonight to get himself back in track for the title hunt. And Christian Horner has said to me he wants nothing else but a win from Monster.
Well, see, this is the thing. I mean, if we go back to the French Grand Prix last week, we had a 20th place to first, a proper last to first race for Andrew in the Red Bull, who had that thoroughly well deserved. Ocean Tame has gone. Already. Just watching where that Alfa Romeo is. It's at the bottom of turn 4 at the moment. Let's just jump on board with Martin Hills, and we might see that Alfa Romeo just on the outside. He's possibly clipped the wall. No, he's in the gravel. We cannot see. We will come back to that though, folks. We will come back. We will keep an eye out of everything. And we will keep your comments, so please do put them in the YouTube channel or on Discord. Remember, we are broadcasting from the Austrian Grand Prix, but we are in the UK. We are a worldwide league. We have participants from everyone.
Sorry for that laugh, Gav.
That's all right.
I've just seen what Mark Dennis is applying the pressure already.
What pressure's this?
Because
I don't know what pressure is.
Earlier.
Right, okay, now I'm with you, We just seen our voice just spinning.
What I said about what Toto told me and what Christian mentioned to me after I bumped into him in the paddock earlier on before making my sweaty arse up those stairs into the commentary box.
Indeed. As we were saying, we have drivers from all around the world, whether you're listening in or watching indeed in the UK, in Europe, in Scandinavia, in Russia, in Alaska, all the way to the South American, Argentinian base. We welcome you. You are, of course, listening to Carl Edens and me, Gavin Jenkins, Night Shadow SC, and the Scottish Banshee, for what can only promise to be.
We all know you're the centrepiece of the Tier 2 commentary box. I'm just a side dish.
No. This is a proper team effort, and you are the yin to my yang. Actually, that might be slightly wrong.
I've just jumped to Morgan and. He's running a different helmet design tonight, designed by yours truly.
Oh, there you go then.
He wanted a helmet doing, so I asked what helmet do you want. He only got the standard ones that you get when you first make the game.
Yeah.
But he did say he wanted orange implementing into it because that's his favourite colour. So if you ever jump on board with him, you'll see his helmet. I've gone to try and make the green as close to the car colour as possible.
Indeed. Well, we are going to give.
I'll throw that out.
Throw that in there, exactly. We are going to now be on board with the race winner from France, Monster 89 in his Red Bull. We are at the home of the Lederhosen, and I am wearing that Lederhosen today. Just thought I'd throw that in there. Oh. Well, helmet mark was not happy with you. Already. Exactly, you have, exactly. And here we go. Here comes Andrew all the way down the first of the DRS zones as we come now into turn 1. Always going to be an interesting one within the race. The turn 1, namely called the Niki Lauda curve, and then this long, and you need to get a really good exit out of turn 1. You get the little kink here that is turn 2, shouldn't be called a turn at all, but then braking around about 60 metres, and Andrew just overruns it slightly coming into 2, gets out onto that sort of rumble strip on the outside side, the sausage curbs there as well, as we now power our way down into Schlossgold at the end of the second or the third DRS zone. Nice to clip the apex there, a little bit off camber, corner sort of falls away from you now, powering as we go through into the Reich curve around about 6th gear, maybe sometimes drop down into 5th. We can see a car moving to the nicely there, Mark on the left hand side there, championship challenger as well. Andrew now running as we went through Worth, now coming into Rent as we were saying, that toboggan ride, swinging into the right hand side, 8th gear, drops down in 7th around about 145 miles an hour, hitting the final corner. Got to watch track limits, that's going to be critical here. Open the DRS, and across the line he goes to do a 1 minute 5.7. We told you at the very start, folks, this is a short track, 65 seconds, but...
Oh, that's a lap and a half.
It is. Funnily enough, I was debating who to go on board with for the lap of Austria, and I was thinking about LRL.
I will back Andrew up, Monster, because he actually jumped in an Aston Martin last night with me.
I heard Lawrence Stroll still doesn't pay for tyres.
Well, I've had words with him and he still won't listen. I might need to join another team. So if any of the team principals want a reliable one-time race winner, I'm open.
Yeah, there we go. Setting out his stall for season 6 already, as Carl Edens.
Mind you, I've already been approached by Binotto, and I've already been told by a lot of people no.
No, exactly. In terms of championship standings in Tier 2, folks, Guy returns in the Ferrari, currently third.
Monster, that's better.
104.5. He did it on his second run, but he will have to start the race on those tyres, and they have done one more lap. Guy, 98 points in the Ferrari, Monster 89, 83 points, so just crucially 15 points behind, and at one point that gap was near enough 50 points. Mark is 57 points, we're watching him in the Mercedes just now, and then Morgan on 51 points, and then Herman and Damalek 47, and then the McLaren pair of Jacob 43 and Martin 42. Constructors' Championship is Ferrari 116 points, 17 points behind them is Red Bull, and then a further 2 points behind us, a tie for third, AlphaTauri and Haas, with McLaren on 85, Mercedes on 83, and Aston Martin on 79. So it's going to be interesting to see what can happen in the championship tonight.
Indeed, and I've just been reminded because Simba, or Mark, his real name, has just reminded me he was in the Aston Martin alongside me Thursday night, and the reason why I ended up doing so many laps on the hard is because they gave my tyres to him.
Ah, well, that's natural. Although, we have to say, the time difference, and Mark goes 6th with that lap, the time difference between a one-stop and a two-stop round here, the tyres do fall off quite quickly around here, and
the tyre deck is rough. It's not as quick as Monaco. Monaco's got some very quick tyre degradation there. But like you say, the tyre deg here at the Red Bull Ring in Austria is relatively quick.
Yeah, and sometimes it's easier to stop.
Sometimes the one stop is not as quick, but sometimes it is the quicker option. But for the one stop to work, or should I say the two stop to work, you need to be quite far out in front to be able to get that second stop in.
Yeah, you do indeed. Or be extremely confident and go for it, is what it be. Morgan says it's going to be dry, so my tier 2 curse has not worked this time. I wanted some rain. But there is no rain.
We can't have us wishes all the time.
No, exactly. What else have we got? Hello to Stefan. We got a couple of reserves in tonight. Stefan is one of them, currently second in that Haas at this moment in time. And what have we got? Stewvine says too much brew. I have no idea, Carl, what these people are on about. It is not like I'm Scottish and have half a litre of Iron Brew or anything like that.
And it's not like I've joined the party with you and gone and bought a bottle specially for this, time of day.
Exactly.
Nothing at all. Not at all.
Nothing to do with that at all. Tom Brown comes across the line in his Alpine as he is reserved and into 7th place. It gets stranger and stranger, folks. For those that are new to watching Tier 2, you will not be new to it for much longer, trust me. Eva Homer goes into 4th place in the Williams, so again, a couple
4-5 for the Williams boys.
Yeah, they've
I just love that lap time from Alex, a 105.0.
Zero. Exactly. There's only 6 minutes left, and at the moment...
And I will say as well, because it's such a short track, Austria is a pain for traffic.
Oh, it is. Completely.
Because of how short it is.
Yep, exactly.
Monaco's the same reason, but also Monaco is so tight, so you will back up anyway. But because of that reason, because of how short this track is, because it's only 10 corners, a lot of people say 9 because they don't like to count turn 2 as a corner because it's just a slight kink.
Yep.
But because of the short nature of this track, it is prone to traffic building up, especially in that last sector when people are starting to back up to get a clean run for that dominant flying lap.
Exactly. Electric Envy there. We're just watching who is on laps. Loppy is on. He's invalidated this lap. Smith 96 in the Alfa Romeo is 13th. Martin's just coming back into the pits. Dumbest Hornet is in the pits as well as is Scott. So we've got a little bit of a lull. Remember, folks, the drivers can pretty much come out around about 1 minute 30, 1 minute 35 to go, and they will still get a lap in due to the short nature of the circuit here at the Red Bull Ring. It has always been a bit of a controversial topic and controversial circuit because
Guy's lost it.
Guy's lost it. Our championship leader, he
lost it out of turn 6.
He has.
Or was it? No, turn 6 or turn 7.
Turn 5 into 6. Yeah. Or sorry, 6 and 7. Yeah, you're quite right there. But yeah, no. Traditionally,
rare from Guy that.
It is. Traditionally, it is a circuit which has produced moments of debate. I mean, if we remember 2016, Hamilton and Rosberg coming up to turn 3. Well, funnily enough, as if you were teeing me up for that, 2002, it played host
and
to
2001 because they did it the year before as well.
They did, but it was the most condemned example of team orders in 2002 when
Barrichello went and copied it in Germany.
They did indeed. But Barrichello played second fiddle at Ferrari to the great, which is Michael Schumacher for so long. He was about to get one over his rival, but then Ferrari decided that Schumacher, who had dominated the entire season, was on his way to his 5th World Championship, and he was deemed to need the win more, and Ferrari forced Barrichello to move over, and it was Austria's most famous race, but a total miscarriage of justice.
Yes, and I think just on the other hand, you got Hamilton, that's practically the Michael Schumacher and Mercedes, and Valtteri Bottas has been the Rubens Barrichello of that team.
He has indeed. He has indeed. Just watching Alex coming through. So we were mentioning
3 cars coming out, nose to tail, out of the pit lane.
Is that guy? No, it's not. It is a Ferrari. I think it's Ollie T. Yep, Scott.
Ollie T. You got an Aston Martin in there, which is probably.
It is Morgan.
Yeah.
Or is it Dumbest Hornet? One of the two.
It's I think it's Morgan.
Oh,
and then there's Alfa Romeo and a Mercedes as well.
Alex is going quicker, and the skies have got a little bit greyer. Not linking the two at all. But here comes Alex, just into that final turn. Very easy to run wide and get track limit excursions there. Alex goes across the line.
Oh, he's backed out of it.
Oh, he has.
Slammed on the brakes and backed out of it.
Interesting. Smith 96. Slow lap. Error voice. There we go.
Electric Envy's retired.
Yep, we'll have a look. Hopefully that is not an accident.
It looks like on the start.
Oh, it has.
straight.
Yeah, he's lost it coming out of the final corner. We're just watching Error voice just
10.
now. Yeah. We'll come back to that in a second. We're just watching Error voice now. It has got a little bit greyer.
It's gotten rather misty as well.
It has. Oh, and Error voice has disappeared, which unfortunately looks like connectivity issues. Yeah.
Fabian.
Here is Mark though coming.
He had it last week as well.
He did. It's unfortunate when these things happen. We've had a fair share of technical challenges this evening.
Yeah,
I was going to say this morning.
Last week in most of the tiers last week we had migrating hosts.
Yeah. Oh well, that was it. So Alex just says he didn't have a delta for pole, so he backed off.
That's fair enough.
Quite right. But yes, no, we had migrating hosts aplenty and two laps at the end, folks, of drama in Paul Ricard. Go and have a look at all the YouTube videos. Go and have a look at Tier 2, Tier 1 and Tier 3. You are stuck with me for commentary for all three tiers this week, including Tier 1 later this evening at 20:45. Probably just slightly after.
Who's that got to replace you then?
That's a very good question, to be perfectly honest. Zach came to me.
I'm guessing Zach's not happy about it though.
No, Zach is raging at the moment. But Morgan is going to stand in for me.
Ain't he nice?
Yeah, exactly. This is it. Zach had words with me. He said, "Why are you doing this commentary stuff? Who do you think you are? Murray Walker? Martin Brundle?" I said, "No, just the Banshee." Coming up to the final part of qualifying, 49 seconds. Everyone is going for it. There are a few who are staying in the pits. Smith 96, Error Voice, Mark, and Dumbest Hornet, as well as Ghetto Biggie.
I'm just keeping an eye on Guy because we know he is quick when it comes to quali.
He is indeed. Monster is also out on his fast run. Guy, we are going to jump on board with in that Ferrari. Green flag. A green section. There's a yellow there.
Flags.
Yep.
Cars getting out of the way.
Yep. It's going to be traffic. Connor just moving out there. Yep. And Guy, let's see what he can do at the end of Sector 2. He needs to make up about a tenth and a half. He's up by, a half a tenth. It's not enough. He needs to really pound through this final sector. Alex there just being passed. He's down in 8th at the moment. Guy flips on the inside. He's invalidated the lap as well. He was too greedy.
Scott's retired.
As he was too greedy as they went over that second to last corner, and that is going to happen here at Austria. You run that little bit wide in turn 1.
Andrew's invalidated his lap as well.
Yeah, could.
He's just come through turn 3, going down to turn 4.
Yep, just watching Stefan in the Haas here. He is a tenth up at the moment.
Yes,
it would promote him to pole. Yes, if he can keep it going. Let's see what he does as he comes through the Rinks corner. Throws the car in and that Haas sticks to the racetrack.
Just keeps it in line.
Exactly. Let's see what he can do. He's going to come across the line. Is he going to beat it? He does! 1 minute 4.295, folks. 2.5 tenths clear of Monster. The Haas is in pole.
Monster has just seen it pop up on the screens around the track, and he's just banged that wheel in disgust. And I think I just seen a drop of rain.
Yes, so did I. Yes, bit of rain is arriving. So rain arrives at the final part of qualifying. Is it going to be there for the race, though? That is the ultimate question.
I've just heard a sigh of relief come over the entire circuit.
Yes, Alex wants to.
Because it's come now.
Yes, Alex wants to start on the mediums. That's why he backed off of his fast lap. And Andrews just went, damn it. Yes, exactly. For that. So we stand at the moment. We have Stefan and Paul in the Haas. We have Monster 89, second in the championship. Alongside him on the front row, Guy leads championship runner at the moment in third, Evil Homer in fourth. Vans Racing in the other Red Bull fifth. So again, good showing from the Red Bull boys there. They will be looking to keep that going in the race. We will confirm all qualifying positions very shortly. But here we go. So, as we were saying, 5th Vans Racing, Ghetto Biggie in 6th in the Alpine with Tom Brown, 7th in the Alpine. Tom Brown reserving tonight as well. Great show from him. Alex on the mediums, the only runner in the top 10 to be in the mediums. There is a strategy. He is aiming for it.
Yeah.
Single track,
boy.
Exactly. Martin, winner of Canada a couple of rounds ago in 9th, and Smith 96 rounds out, top 10 in his Alfa Romeo. Then we get Era Voice in 11th, we get Mark in 12th, Electric Envy, Stube, Loppy, Davis Hornet, Scott, Ollie T, Connor, and then Ocean Tame. So the bottom 10 can all choose what tyres they start the race from. I guarantee you they will start either on the mediums or the hards. Doubt any will start on the softs.
If I can predict him, I'm guessing one of those drivers that will go hards will be Fabian.
Possibly, yes. And this is the key. Oh, it's a little bit misty. Carl, I could get some rain.
Which could equal safety car.
Oh, well, it could. The key thing about this track, as we were saying before, is track limits, ultimately. And the thing about the track limits is you get 3 warnings on your third, or you get 2 warnings on your third warning, you will get a 3-second time penalty. Have too many of them, you will be disqualified from the race. It is very easy to do here because they are all fast.
I'm trying to think how many seconds it is you get into. Is it 30 seconds before you get disqualified?
It's around about 30 seconds. I think we had 1 or 2 in Canada who got
30 seconds worth of penalties that you get disqualified.
Exactly. So,
which is only practically 10 corner cut violations.
Exactly. Well, let's hope there's none. Ideally. But yeah, certainly this is going to be an interesting race. There is a lot that is going to demand on the championship for results. Everyone is going to look to get through turn 1 cleanly. Remember, turn 1, run up the hill, slam on the anchors, switch to the right. We've seen chaos in real life. We could see chaos again. Who's in the Ferrari for Tier 1, Vortex says? Let me just text Mario Binotto because J. Sargent Chris Bailey.
While you're doing that, I'll run through the tyres outside the top 10.
Yes.
I'm wrong about Fabian, he's gone medium, so that's one on me. Mark has gone, everyone on outside the top 10's gone mediums, practically.
Sensible move, though.
Yeah, so literally the only ones on the softs are those that qualified on the softs, apart from Alex who did it on the mediums, but yeah. Over half the grid are on mediums.
And I think those soft compound tyres will probably last around about lap 8, lap 9, most likely. And then we're ultimately going to be in... Era Voice has got some connection issues. He's going to be kicking himself for that. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. Alex is obviously going to run long, so he's going to be looking to make a good start. He could be at risk, though, at the start with Martin and Smith behind him.
Sitting up to those soft tyres because of the extra grip that they give off the line.
Exactly.
Plus the softs don't tend to take as long to get up to working temperature, unlike the mediums.
Yeah. It's going to, again, though, as we... Mark and Electric Envy have come together.
Oh, dear.
At some point. But again, it's...
the ghost of Error Voice he's slowly bringing up the rear of the queue.
Yeah, he's just rejoined, so he will catch up quickly. It's going to be that run into turn 1. We're hopeful of a clean race. We don't want to see any damage being caused into turn 1 or repercussions from that, and again in that long run up to turn 2. There's the predicted pit stop strategy. 2 stop, soft, medium, soft, hard, medium. If I was a betting man, and I am, I would go soft, medium. It makes sense. Or if there was a safety car in my medium stint, might even be able to go soft at the end.
I would also probably go for that strategy as well.
Yeah, we will see, but let's wait for where we are, folks, because it is going to be
getting into position.
Yep, because we are getting ready for the lights. We can see the cars are getting ready, and there is the Alpha Tauri, and the lights are on. It's 2 red lights, 3, up into 4, it's 5 red lights. And they're holding for a long time, and we are underway! Error Voice has got a jump stop, possibly connectivity driving. Great start from Guy from 3rd on the grid to 2nd. Monster drops down to 4th. Going to look to go down Alex. A little bit tight there. Everyone looks to get through the first. Oh, we got one of the wires in into the McLaren! Oh, we've got front wings being lost It's
Alex.
Oh, it's disaster for Alex. He was doing really well. Guy is...
Alex, Ollie T, Connor.
Oh, it's going to be disastrous. The two McLarens down the bottom of the field, and we've got one of the
fibre flying in turn 3
one
as
of the
well.
yeah, one of the McLaren. Oh, we've got a Mercedes, a Haas, and an Alpine. You can see it here all over.
Scott, Tomo, and Lurpy.
We will jump back to that because Stefan still leads. It's a virtual safety car. It is probably what you expected. Turn 1 was a little bit of chaos. Turn 3 was even more chaotic. The race is neutralised, folks, as we stand. Stefan in the lead, Guy second, Evil Homer third, Monster 89 fourth, Vans Racing fifth.
Not the start that Andrew wanted, especially now Guy is in front of him.
No. But I'll tell you who has made up. Stub Morgan is on. He's got damaged his front wing as well, and he's on the mediums, and Smith 96 is coming in as well. And there we can see a slight change in the predicted pit stop strategy. With this virtual safety car, you could potentially do a one-stopper. But we shall see what happens.
A few cars probably coming in for damages because there was carbon fibre in turn 1 and turn 3.
Yep, there is indeed. Fabian saying it keeps glitching. 8.5 megabytes. Yep. The challenges that are there. Mark is the top runner on the mediums at the moment, so our third place in the championship up to 7th.
Connor's gone hards. Connor swapped to hards.
It's the right choice, and we are back racing VSC over. We are green and Guy all over the back of Stefan there as we now come down into turns 6 and into 7. Again, though, that battle. Guy, proven race winner. Stefan reserving. Monster is going to be looking to chase them down. Evil Homer will also be looking to keep in touch with Guy and Stefan. DRS activation will come at the end of this lap, folks. And the DRS detection zone is after the start-finish line. The DRS detection zone is just coming up. They have hit it now. Guy should get DRS as he comes down that main straight, and we can see it looking back. The wing is open and he will be getting a lot of drive, and he is gaining another DRS activation zone. The detection point there runs just a little bit wide but gets the power down nicely. Stefan looking at that, squirreling a little bit, but has he protected himself from Guy's attacker? Will Guy launch himself into turn 4? He doesn't. He plays it sensibly. Quite right.
Thank you, Cody's. I've got a delta glitch. I've literally lost all deltas between the drivers.
Thank
you, Cody's.
We do like to see challenges, shall we say, Carl, is what we tend to see. Monster 89 in 4th, Vans Racing his teammate behind, so Frank is going to be doing a good rear runner there. Guy slightly further back this time as they come down into the final Red Bull Mobile corner, or mobile, depending on where you are in the world. Stefan goes quickest, 107.080, great lap from him, looking to stretch, but he is going to be... Guy is much closer to him this time.
Oh, he runs wide out turn 1.
He does, he would have got possibly a warning for that.
Yellow sausage curb.
Yep, the sausage curbs are dangerous here, they will drag you out. Is Guy going to go and look to him? No, he doesn't. He's going to keep it.
Andrew's making a move down the inside.
He does.
Third,
we just seen that there.
Stick.
Andrew, the quickest runner, purple in sector 1 there. Guy again, not seemingly having the grip coming out of turn 3 to be able to challenge Stefan. So what Andrew now needs in the Red Bull is to absolutely go after Guy and put our championship leader under pressure. Vans Racing, though, has dropped down to 8, so something has definitely happened there. We'll keep an eye on that. The field is spread after that virtual safety car. Mark and Dumbest Hornet up into 6 and 7, top 2 medium runners.
Yeah, you got the two McLarens at the tailor end of the field, which is weird to see.
It is indeed. And Guy is a lot closer again. Has DRS. I'll tell you what, Monster is under attack from Evil Homer. We will jump back to that because Guy was quicker. He got a little bit leery out of the first corner, and Andrew gets a 3-second penalty. Yep. Stefan must be utilising all of that ERS that he's got. Guy doesn't make a move. Is Evil Homer now going to make a move up the inside? No, he doesn't. He decides to make better of it. Has a little bit of luck. Andrew runs wide, and Evil Homer are going to look at the inside there. Andrew gets a bit more power out of the corner. Let's just keep an eye on Guy. He's not past him just yet. Evil Homer's going to launch it into turn 4 and just keep it clean. A little bit of wheel banging there. Andrew gets more traction around the outside and retains that position. But this is costing him time when he needs to be chasing Guy.
You got Ghetto Biggie joining the party with Andrew and Evil Homer.
Yes, and Ghetto Biggie's had a really good few races. He's been unfortunate, he's been unlucky at times in the last few races, but he's really had some great opportunities to have good results, but just a few incidents have cost him. We have a yellow in 2, which has been, or was cleared. I think that's involving the 2 McLarens who are at the back of the field. Guy runs slightly wide onto that sausage curb. That's possibly another warning, so he might only have one more of them to go. But
I think Evil Homer's going to line up Andrew here into turn 3. He does inside.
Yes, here we go. Good spot, Smith 96.
With a 3-second.
Yep, Andrew goes back round. It's the switcheroo, but Evil Homer still has the DRS, and so he will have the game.
Inside.
He does, but he's too far behind.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for him, Evil Homer runs out a little bit. Oh, I just lost it the rear wing! Oh, he's gone! We've seen it from the helicopter! The Red Bull! He just tapped the outside of the right-hand rear wheel on the Red Bull! And there he is! The wheel is gone! The front wing is gone! And we have our first safety car of the evening here at the Red Bull ring.
I think I just seen a steering wheel get slung over that barrier. He is not happy.
He is not
happy at all.
And you can see the debris.
I've just had word Christian Horner has broken his headset.
He was doing a Toto Wolf, as we'll call it. Andrew will be kicking himself. He's had a really good couple of races whilst Guy was absent. But in all of this, Guy is out in the lead, and Stefan has taken the opportunity to pit and go onto those medium tyres, and Ghetto Biggie's going on the hards. Was that, and I will call this, I think that's a tactical error from Guy. He should have been in.
Yeah, Guy should have come in. Same with Vans as well.
Yep. These are opportunities that have been missed here, and as I said, this is not a virtual safety car, is a full safety car, so Guy will have Stefan, and we've got an Alfa Romeo seemingly overtaking. The difference will be his dumbest Hornets behind.
Tame.
Yes, it is indeed. Kind of overtaking.
That's the thing that annoys me. The game doesn't let you unlap yourself, which I think they should program in. They should have had it in, but it would have. Well, I don't know. I'll say that's just my opinion.
I'll say this, Carl. Lapped cars may not overtake. Wait a minute. I'm having a WhatsApp from Frederick Vasseur. He says yes. Lapped cars should overtake. And we wish Frederick and his team at Alfa Romeo Sauber well. Safety car, because Monster 89 crashed out on the Exeter Schloss Gold turn 4.
Message from Andrew himself in the chat. Are you actually kidding me?
Well, there was. I mean, and again, I'm gonna
the slightest of touches.
I'm gonna use the benefit of modern technology. And again, we can't bring you live action replays, but I can see what is happening. So I'm just watching it again, and Evil Homer goes around the inside. They're both at the apex of the corner. You've got Monster 89 on the left-hand side. You've got Evil Homer on the right-hand side. We then get a little. Oh no, that's lap 5. Sorry, I'm even ahead of myself. I'm telling you about an incident which hasn't actually even happened yet. I'm in my TARDIS going back in time. Let's just roll it back because it's a safety car. We've got nothing else to look at just now. Right, so they both come down in. Evil Homer runs slightly wide. Andrew's literally, it's like the front wing and maybe a little bit of the front left tyre hits Evil Homer's right rear. And it just spins him around, and he's heading straight to the scene of the accident. He's heading straight into the Armco barrier. So, I don't know whether there was maybe some desyncing going on there, but certainly He, I believe, may be speaking to the stewards.
It's not like we can. It's not like iRacing where we can go netcode.
Safety car in this lap though, and it is going to be Guy who becomes the de facto safety car for those new to Formula One or who have taken a break recently. DRS will not become activated again until at least 2 laps after the safety car has gone in, so that will be the start of lap 11.
Has lost connection again.
Yes, indeed. We will keep an eye out.
He's left the session altogether as well.
Has. Maybe Guy Guy's going to go for a one-stopper, and he's away already as he comes down the start-finish straight. He could quite easily go for a one-stopper though.
He's got quite a decent gap on that restart.
He does. I'll tell you what though, Dumbest Hornet is going to be under pressure from Stefan in that Haas there. We will keep an eye on what is happening further down the field. Everybody looks to have got through cleanly. Oh, we go into the Hasses! Oh, Loppy's round and the exit, turn 1! There has been contact! There is a Haas in the Armco! Is this going to be another safety car? Doesn't look like it at the moment.
Said he was tired.
No, but
still there.
He is. It's a Haas that's in bits. He has retired.
He's retired now. That took a bit of time.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Guy leads though. Crucially, the Haas has been cleared though. Dumbest Hornet is in second. Stefan in that Haas needs to get past Dumbest Hornet as quickly as he can to put pressure on Guy because if Guy one stops, it swings in his direction. Fans racing.
But it's if he can get those tyres to last long enough. Mind you, I did do, I think, 12 laps during a race against the AI
Here he goes.
Day on softs.
Here he goes. Here Stefan goes through the pit straight and is past the Aston Martin on 8-lap old mediums. And here he is going after Guy, who is only about 1.5 seconds up the race. Ocean Team gets the thing. We've got yellows in sector 2 and 3. Not quite sure why when there's no cars there. Clearly,
Tom Brown's pitted.
He has. So he's moving from his mediums. Did he have some wing damage? I think he did. Yes, he does. So maybe he was in contact with Loppy in the Haas there.
He's gone for the hard, so he's probably going to try and get to the end now on the hard tyre.
Yep. Here's Martin Hills and Scott in the battle of the Mercedes engines. Neither of them have DRS. Remember, Martin's going to go down the inside. Is he going to look to watch it? We can see here. Nice, close there. But a little bit of wheel banging, but keeps it going as they now race round from turn 5 into 6. And the McLaren is behind the Mercedes. Ignacio Biggie, again, 8th place on those hard compound tyres. Absolutely superb position to be in. The two Williams are battling each other in 6th and 7th at the moment. DRS is now enabled. And guess who?
A lovely train behind Electric Envy.
Yep. Guess who's got DRS? 2nd place man.
Yep.
Chasing down Guy. And Guy not using ERS, which again is really good to see. You would normally expect him to see it. Oh, we got one of the Williams going up the inside. Alex is going up the inside. We have Ocean Team there, unfortunately ghosting, thankfully, but really needs to get out of the way of these drivers.
Just made a place on Ghetto Biggie.
Well, let's just keep an eye on this battle because
and now Mark's looking to join the party.
Alex is trying to go around the outside of 4. It doesn't quite manage it to get Electric Envy.
Mark's gone down the inside of Ghetto Biggie.
Yes, indeed. Those mediums will be more grippy than those hard compound tyres. Let's just jump back up to the front because Stefan's up
side by side into turn 9.
Oh, keep it! Oh, I tell you one thing: you don't want to be trying to pass a car at the end into turn 9. I mean,
but this has helped Dumbest Hornet because he's right up there now.
He has indeed. I think Guy's going to be a sitting duck if he is. Oh, and he gets a little bit of a tap from behind by Stefan, and hopefully no front wing damage or rear wing damage to that Ferrari, but. Bearing in mind...
Here comes Dumbest Hornet.
He is. But bearing in mind, the soft compound tyres are going to be going off, so he's going to be braking slightly earlier than that medium Haas.
Braking zones do come forward a little bit.
They do indeed. Guy's not using his ERS, but Stefan is. He's ERSing.
Envy's lost places because he ran wide out of turn 3.
Oh, and Stefan, rear of the car! Almost looked like he locked the rears there and had to get out of it, otherwise he was going straight into the back of the Ferrari again. Dumbest Hornet second in the Aston Martin. Nice action aplenty, Carl.
And we're not quite halfway.
Yeah, J Sarge says Guy needs to go to lap 15 minimum, and it's true. He does.
He's not wrong. Yeah.
He's struggling though, because you can see it. Let's just jump on board with the Ferrari. Dumbest Hornet, absolutely ideal opportunity here to take the lead. Is he going to go into turn 1? No, he doesn't. But
doesn't want to be too hasty.
He doesn't.
I would have waited till turn 3 to make it.
Yep, Guy using ERS.
There he goes.
But there is the
Outside.
Aston Martin that goes through. And Stefan
Guy didn't
behind now.
defend it.
No, he didn't. He will get DRS though, coming down from 3 into 4. We can see though Stefan right behind. You can see how much that Stefan has gained again through those newer stage tyres in terms of it just more grippy.
Yep.
Vans also on those
like you
softs.
say, if Guy's got to get to lap 15 for this one stop. If he pulls it off, top man.
Well, exactly.
Saying, if he manages to pull it off.
But and Vans has gone round at the infamous Worth curve, turn 7. He is into the Armco barrier. Has he returned? Alex is also gone. Oh, we've got 2 in the space of a number of corners here. It's Vans racing
inside of turn 8.
Yep, safety car. Safety car is out.
Guy should be in.
He's not. He's missed it.
But he's gone past.
He's gone past. If he pits at the end of this lap, he will fall to pretty much to the back of the grid. Vans Racing lost it in the Worth curve, which is the exit of turn 7. There is an infamous curve on the left-hand side. Chris Bailey saying, did Vans just reset the track? Not sure. We did see him trying to select reverse gear, so we'll give benefit of the doubt. Reset track is not allowed. If you do spin, you do have to make your own way back.
Disqualification.
Exactly, and a number of penalty points on your MRC licence.
I don't know how many, but it is quite a handful.
Yeah, indeed.
I think it's either 10 or 15. That's just a guess.
I think it was
15.
15 prices. Tom Brown in the pits again. So he's looking to get rid of those hard compound tyres. Frank's gone on to the mediums. Oh, Tom Brown says the hards are horrible. Yes, I don't like the hard tyres either, to be fair.
Well, pace. Oh, Guy's coming in.
Guy is in indeed. He had to make that call, but bearing in mind that everyone is driving to the Delta for the safety car, because the safety car's up between turn 3 and 4. Guy is in.
That is until it collects Hornet.
Yep. Medium tyres going on for Guy. I don't think
he's going to come out in front of Electric Envy, so he's coming out in 9th.
21 laps on a set of mediums. I mean, it's possible, but I mean, let's
do it, but it's a bit of an ask.
Yeah, I think you'd be a sitting lame duck, shall we say, towards the end.
Dunbest Hornet, who started on those mediums, has done 14 laps on them so far.
He has indeed, he has. Let's have a look. Vortex says, I thought I saw him reset the track, and that's in regards to Vans. Not sure. We will follow that up later. Chris Bailey says 2-stop is optimum, and completely is what we were saying earlier on in the discussion in terms of what is optimum. Ultimately, safety cars are crucial. We've had 2 already. Alex saying it's really not fair. No doubt Alex will tell us what happened because we didn't see it. We were focusing on the battle out front and just seen Vans go round. J-Star says, easy Guy, the only guy that can go to the end in the current top 10, no problem. So J-Sarge is putting his tyre management reputation on the line there. That'll be interesting.
And obviously cheering for a fellow Ferrari driver as well.
Of course, the Scuderia always want to support their own, ultimately. Back to the red Mercedes AMG safety car today in Austria.
Red doesn't suit it. I'm sorry, but red doesn't suit it as...
No, even Homer gets...
second with,
due to a collision with Stefan, so wonder what happened there.
That'll probably be taken to the stewards maybe to have a look at.
Yeah.
But the ruling is, depending on how many laps you get after the safety car, depends on how many laps get how much time gets taken off. So obviously, if it's deemed not his fault, Ollie T now with Schmidt as well has just had one. But as I'm saying before the safety car comes in, the way it works now is, let's say we're towards the end of the race and you get a 5 second behind the safety car. The safety car comes in, there's 3 laps left, you only get 3 seconds removed off of that time.
Yep. No, exactly.
That's how we're working it now, because we're having drivers that have had like 15 seconds worth of penalties removed because of unfair behind the safety car, which has made it unfair for some of those drivers that have kept it clean and had less penalties throughout the race.
Indeed, safety car is in this lap.
And so we didn't plan that.
Nope, we didn't. Because I was about to go into a safety car topic, and I'll hold it for the next safety car. But Dumbest Hornet is the de facto safety car as he now comes down to the final turn. Turn 10, the Red Bull Mobile. And he is now going, as he goes down, he is going to be looking to stretch that gap between him and Stefan. However, crucially, he is on significantly older tyres than Stefan is, and Evil Homer and Mark behind.
Mark's just correcting me. The way I've explained it is for penalties that have been served. Sorry, not penalties that are currently being held, but ones that have been served.
Okay. Stefan and Evil Homer.
Thanks for that correction.
Evil Homer trying to go up the inside there. Gelbiggy gets a 3 second time penalty, and he runs slightly away because Martin Hills has passed him on the run out of turn 3. The other one that we're looking at the moment is Stefan close enough to Dumbest Hornet? No, they are not. Remember, folks, this lap and next lap, no DRS. Start of lap 19, there will be DRS.
Electric Envy's now got 3 seconds.
Yeah, we'll have a look at penalties shortly. Dumbest Hornet has Stefan and Evil Homer all over the back of them. Mark is also going to be looking to join that battle. Now, Stefan's tried to make a move before into the rinse curve. Is he going to try it again? No, he thinks better of it. Decides not to get his nose dirty at that point and keeps it clean there. Dumbest Hornet 3 second time penalty. Yeah, so we're starting to see the track limit violations coming in because Stefan's going to look to go up the inside. No, he doesn't. Again, he's going to look to utilise his deployment of ERS. Dumbest Hornet does use ERS coming down and he's fully on.
Guy's up to 7th.
Yep, we'll keep an eye on Guy. We'll keep an eye on the battle that is Stefan going to go up the inside into turn 3. Yes, he does, indeed. And Evil Homer's also going to follow him through. Yeah, exactly. And Mark's looking to follow through in good measure as well. Is Dumbest Hornet going to fall from 1st to 3rd in a matter of corners? Yes, he does. And Mark is going to be there to take 3rd from him very quickly. Stub 5th, Martin 6th.
Yeah, just very quickly, saying about penalties, obviously we know that 4 drivers have had under safety car, so that's 5 seconds apiece for those. Track violations, you got Hornet with 3, Electric Envy on 3, Ghetto Biggie on 3, Connor on 3, Tom Brown on 3, Schmidt on 3, and Ocean Tame on 6. Mind you, even Evil Homer is now on 8.
Ooh.
Because he's just had a track limits.
We've got DRS. The thing is, Evil Homer's got those 8 seconds, and he's 2nd. And this is what can happen.
But
Dumbest Hornet's
he's still got a second. He's still got another stop.
He does indeed. Is Mark going to go up the inside as we come into 3? No, he doesn't.
So he'll serve that 5 seconds in his next stop.
He will.
Same with the race leader as well.
Guy has passed Stub on the out turn of 3 into 4, and he is now setting his sights on Martin and the McLaren. Great recovery drive from Martin, considering first lap chaos, and up to 5th in the McLaren. So a great drive from him. 15 laps on those mediums at the moment. Dumbest Hornet currently on 18, Evil Homer and Stefan on 11.
Mark hopefully hoping for a bit of Hodgie time right now because he's right on the back of Dumbest Hornet.
Yes. He'll get DRS though because ultimately Dumbest Hornet won't. He's too far behind. Mark runs really wide coming out of the final corner. Stefan sits the fastest lap. Exactly. Mark's going to go up the inside. No, he doesn't. He thinks better of it. Just hits the DRS detection zone and we'll get that for the long run up to turn 3.
As Martin runs very wide out of turn 1, defending with Guy.
We're just watching Evil Homer just now. Is he about to make a move on Stefan? No, they don't. He is very close.
Through to 3rd.
He is. We just missed out. Oh! Oh! Emil Homer has lost it!
Inside of turn 3.
He got the power down too quickly! We've a virtual safety car! Carl, I was saying last week about the two Scottish football commentators, and they're four! We just had a four
Full
moment!
safety car,
oh! Number 3, numero
Stick
trois.
the kettle on, folks. This is going to be a long one.
It's going to be a long night. 16 laps left in the Austrian Grand Prix. If I was Stefan, if I was Mark, if I was Thomas Hornet, if I was Guy, if I was Single Track, I would be in the pits right now putting on a new set of mediums. Maybe not Guy, but follow
Ghetto
what
Biggie probably
Stefan
as well.
is. Mark doesn't go in. Mark stays out. Dumbest Hornet is in. Guy stays out. Martin is in. Ghetto Biggie is in. Yeah. So Mark is Mark is rolling.
Out.
He does. Van stays out as well. Exactly. Rob says stick a new set of mediums on. Yes. But no. Mark knows something we all don't.
It's gone soft.
15 laps? It's possible, but
Ollie T's gone hard. Scott's gone hard.
I think
Biggie's gone soft.
I think the hards are the wrong decision. I think the mediums, unless you don't have a new set of medium compound tyres.
Yeah, that's the thing. What sets they got?
Exactly. So at the moment, Mark is in the lead. Guy is second. Electric Envy is third. Chris Bailey says soft. That's bold. It is indeed. Medium or nothing now, surely. Yep, the Guy runs a little bit deep into 4. Right, so and I'm going to bring up the subject that I spoke about last week during safety car. You know how when we were at Paul Ricard last week, I was talking about airports and the landing charges for Paul Ricard. We talked about sandwiches, exactly. So we talked about sandwiches. The good news for everybody watching is there isn't an airport next to the circuit, so I'm not going to tell you the landing charges, and I'm sure there's lovely catering all around the circuit. I'm
sure all the teams have got good catering down in the paddock.
They do. We'll have some nice pasta dishes or rice or things like that. We're not getting onto the topic of food. We had many audience participation last week in about 50 million safety cars that we have. Did we have someone going to the pits there? Or did I just... No, it wasn't.
I can't see anything with the pit next there.
Oh,
no.
Good indeed. 70 million euros Red Bull spent on the reconstruction of this track.
Ouch.
And actually, when we look at
mind you, that's just short change for them, really, isn't it? With the amount of money they make off energy drinks.
Oh, that's how much I spend on Iron Brew. The grandstands in the pit.
That's something. We need a team sponsored by Iron Brew.
Oh, we do indeed. Oh, I keep plugging them, but nobody's got in touch yet.
Any other word was that?
No, it would fit papaya orange. It would. The very fact, and I've just got to say, the very fact is Alex got Iron Brew as well today. So powered by the brew, as we are saying. But yeah, the grandstands and the pit buildings were demolished in 2004, and then Red Bull were looking.
Chris Bailey says, "Don't make me hungry, boys. I can't take extra weight on the Ferrari for Tier 1."
He'll be making himself an Austrian special.
He's just followed it up by Iron Brew gets you through.
That was, do you know what? That was a tagline in one of their adverts, along with others. But anyway, what you could have, because the safety car's in this lap very quickly, Chris Bailey, what you could have is some Wiener Schnitzel, some Vienna sausage, or some apple strudel. But we are getting underway because Mark is now going to become the de facto safety car here, folks. He's going to
be a sitting duck though on those 14-lap mediums.
He will indeed. But let's see what happens, because Mark moves to the right-hand side, but then floors it as we come across the line. And Electric Envy right behind Guy already, so he's going to be looking to put plenty of challenge. Mark gets a little bit of a wibble on as he comes out of turn 1 there. Guy is all over the back of him in that slipstream of that Mercedes, remember. And here goes Guy up into the lead. Oh, he's going to be a little bit tight as we go through on the inside there. Mark, quite rightly, just goes there. Rob Atwood Wood says, if you find yourself with a few minutes to kill, the MRC Christmas quiz, find it in Discord today. Go and have a look at it. Guy's obviously had a look at that because he was looking at Mark. But he's decided that he likes the look of that rear wing a little bit longer.
Just don't touch it.
Yep. Chris Bailey says, schnitzel curbs. Oh, and Guy gets really close to the back of the Mercedes there. He was almost within a sausage's distance of the back of that Mercedes. But look at the top three. Literally joined together like a train. Electric Envy in that Alpha Tower.
Is there a tow rope under there?
Oh, Electric Envy's going to go, trying to go on the inside into the final corner. That's a bold place to try and make an overtake.
Yeah, it put Guy a bit out of shape.
It did indeed.
Corner,
and Electric Envy's going to go up the, trying to go up the inside into turn one again. It's an okay passing point, but Guy had to go wide to potentially avoid coming into a collision there.
Big time.
It is indeed. Guy's having to defend.
You got Hornet barreling up behind on those softs.
Yep, Electric Envy there as well. Dumbest Hornet is going to be all over the back. Tom Brown says he got smashed by a lapped car from the back. Not quite sure what happened there.
Stu powering on those 21 lap mediums.
Dumbest Hornet's on the inside, and to turn 4, Electric Envy has been removed from the podium.
Almost 3 wide into turn 4.
It is chaos. Here it comes. We've got a McLaren, and I think that's Connor. Because there is Martin behind Stub. Stub will be racing for McLaren imminently, but Guy all over the back of Mark already. So that opportunity. Oh, we've got an Alfa Romeo round, and that is Ocean Tame. He has lost his front wing, but more crucially, it is a battle up front. DRS enabled right there, Carl. 2 laps after the safety car. That means that Guy will get DRS as he is in his pursuit of Mark, who
Mark's
surely
not using his ERS.
Nope, Guy's going to have him. He's going up the outside this time into turn 3. Mark takes Cam, but Dumbest Hornet on those soft compound tires. Can he take those to the end or not? That is going to be the ultimate question. Ghetto Biggie is also all there, but look at the battles that we've got behind.
So many.
There is Ocean Tame. Is he lapped? Yes, he is, as far as we are aware.
Smith's making a move on Stube.
Yep, just
more than
seeing
22 laps on those mediums.
He will be like a Bambi on ice. It's not a pretty sight, folks. But back up at the front, we've got the battle for 5th, 4th and 3rd, because the Haas is going past the Electric Envy, and Stefan again going up the inside into the right corner and
not a usual overtaking space.
No, he's literally finding parts of the track that you would never normally go for. The Electric Envy stays in 4th at the moment. Dumbest Hornet is all over the back of the Mercedes there. Guy is running away with his own race. Is Dumbest Hornet going to pass the Mercedes now into turn 3? He doesn't. He has a low ground deep in the outside there. Yep, exactly. But
Electric Envy.
Yeah, Stefan's all over the back of him.
Stefan, yep, and Stefan moves to the inside.
He is. Here we go with the helicopter view. Rounds turn 4. Oh, and we must have something with Mark and Dumbest Hornet because they were running slow coming out of turn 4. That's going to allow Guy to absolutely go down. Electric Envy battling for that podium position. We can see it there, folks. Stefan gets out there as we go. Dumbest Hornet has dropped from 3rd to 5th at the moment. And Mark survives to fight another day. But Guy says, thank you, boys. I'm driving out front.
Yeah, but he has that 3 seconds, though. But
does Mark pits?
Mark's in.
He had to go for it. Those tyres, obviously, very worn.
Stefan will inherit 2nd.
Martin
and we have a yellow in sector 3. We have
it's a Mercedes, and it's Scott. Oh, unlucky for Scott. Something has happened there. Another VSC. And Ballboy goes past
on the outside between turns 9 and 10.
It is indeed. We are just going to jump on board with Tom Brown in the Alpine. We should see him. It's on the inside. He is. He's face planted the Armco barrier. Remember, folks, under virtual safety car, they are all driving to a time delta. If you go into negative delta, you will get about 13-14 seconds to correct that. If you do correct that, happy days. If you don't correct it, you then have a 5-second time penalty for speeding under the virtual safety car.
Yes, and be very, very careful that you don't have a red delta as soon as the VSC ends, or else it'll give you a penalty either way.
Exactly. No overtaking in the virtual safety car. Same rules that apply to the full safety car. So let's just have a look at the movers and the shakers. So Dumbest Hornet is up to a VSC is over.
We've just had a drive-through for a VSC violation.
Oh, let's just
let me just have a look. See,
it is Tom Brown. Yep. Unfortunately for him. Dumbest Hornet up 12 places. Electric Envy up 10 places.
We've got a yellow in 2.
We do, but what for? It was, I think, Stub and Tom Brown. Yeah. Ballboy says full safety car would play into Mark's hands. It would, you're right. And Electric Envy was there playing into Dumbest Hornet's hands because he ran really deep. And the man who is waiting to pounce is our Canada race winner, Martin Hill, single track 74 in the McLaren 5th place at the moment.
That gap to Guy's coming down because Stefan, obviously the fresher tyres.
Yeah. 8 laps to go, folks, here in
even
Austria.
In qualifying, Stefan was quicker than Guy, even in qualifying, so he's quick over 1 lap than Guy as well.
Yes, indeed. Purple for Stefan in the second sector at the moment, and Smith has gone as well, so the Alfa Romeo is gone between turns 8 and 9.
It's on the outside.
It is. Mark is therefore up. Melvin says, love the commentary, doing the Tier 3 also. Yes, I am indeed. Carl will be racing in the Tier 3, but I will be screaming through Tier 3.
Yes, I'll be racing and it will be my first race after becoming 1 year of being a member.
You're old.
Of this beautiful league.
Old man. Congratulations on the year. Lawrence isn't going to give you any more tyres, but Dumbest Hornet has passed Electric Envy because Lawrence Stroll has said, Dumbest Hornet, you can have some softs. Go and get some positions. And he has it indeed.
1.1 between Guy and...
Come down by 4/10. So there is pace there, but what Stefan needs is to get into the DRS. Being within that second.
He's just outside the window, though. He's just outside of it.
He is indeed. Ghetto Biggie on those soft compound tyres as well. So remember, after the first stop, he went on to hards, then he went on to the seconds. Melvin says, good luck with your 1 year anniversary race, and he'll not drive you off the track. But
we have DRS.
We do.
It was just inside that window.
The DRS train that's involving Electric Envy, single track, Ghetto Biggie.
There's a massive train.
Ghetto Biggie, purple in sector 1. He's chasing down Martin. And remember, Martin is on.
Tom Brown disqualified.
Oh, ignored his drive-through penalty. You've got to take it within 3 laps.
3 laps, yes.
Now, interestingly, Martin's on 9-lap-old mediums. Ghetto Biggie is on 8-lap-old hards, and Electric Envy in front is on 15-lap mediums.
And then you got Guy leading on 14.
Yeah. Stefan is there. Ballboy says, remember battling Carl around Silverstone in one of my first races. This is going to turn into the Carl Eden's anniversary race. Here we go. Tom says he thought he had 1 more lap. It said final lap to serve it. Unfortunate for him.
Yeah, we're going to have a ding-dong for the lead now.
We are, because we are now on board with the Ferrari. Stefan's too far behind. He's 0.6 of a second. He's not going to be able to make that up down that long run from 1 to turn 3. But he will be able to get on the brakes slightly later. He is, indeed. Ocean Team gets another 3-second penalty. Guy just seems to have really good traction out of the slow corners, and that's...
I wonder if Guy's got a slightly higher setup.
He maybe does. Mark is now up into 9th, so currently looking to make way. Martin and Ghetto Biggie are fighting. Martin survives, and he is going after Electric Envy. We will jump back to them shortly.
Those soft tyres are slowly dropping off on Dumbest Hornet.
Yeah, I would expect them to be fair.
because he's not keeping up with the two up front now.
He isn't.
He's slowly dropping back.
Stefan going through the right corner.
Oh, runs very wide.
He has, and it has.
Stefan, just thank you very much.
The positions have changed indeed. The pinky purple helmet and the sounded wrong. I'll rephrase that. The lovely coloured helmet in the Haas. Guy has 3 seconds.
I've just seen a Ferrari just go very wide out of turn 9, and it was like...
Martin's up the inside of Electric Envy, and he gets through.
No, side by side still.
Oh, he does, but he's got DRS.
But he's got DRS, yeah.
So Electric Envy won't be able to fight that one unless he tries to throw up the inside. Wouldn't do that if I was you. Martin is going for his second podium in 3 races.
But yeah, just going on about it, I've seen a Ferrari just go very wide between turn 9 and 10, and Stefan just literally takes the place as if to say, thank you very much, I'll have that.
Guy though running wide there between 7 and 8 again. I just wonder whether those medium compound tyres are now, and he runs again wide
again.
So I just wonder, and he does seem to be struggling more.
Yeah.
Then we've got it. Stefan's
so
pulling
much
away.
Oversteer, so much oversteer on those mediums right now.
Let's just watch him as he comes into turn 1. Okay, there. Doesn't get DRS, so he's outside of that second window just. This is going to leave him exposed to Dumbest Hornet.
Yeah,
exactly. Martin doesn't.
I'm guessing Dumbest Hornet's not going to be too far off it as well, because he's on 11 lap softs.
Yeah. But
so he's going to be feeling that oversteer with those lack of grip.
Yes, indeed. Tell you what, the battle between Martin, Electric Envy and Ghetto Biggie there is the closest battle, but Dumbest Hornet is right on the rear wing. He has closed that gap substantially down to 1/10 of a second. And as you can see there, Guy runs a little bit wide. Let's see if he runs that wide again coming through 7 and 8. He doesn't run too wide this time, but he's not comfortable. You can see it. The car
between 9 and 10, he just seems to go oversteer so much.
He is, and he doesn't carry as much speed though this time, and that's the thing. And it's going to impact him completely.
Stefan's just running away up front now.
Yes, we will keep an eye on our race leader, but the battles are behind him at the moment. Guy is going to be exposed to Dumbest Hornet, who's got a lovely luminous yellow.
Slowly bringing up the rear as well.
Yes, an luminous yellow helmet.
So that little queue of 3 with Martin is going to make it.
Hornet getting a little bit rear end, stepping out there. It's getting tail happy.
Mark's just got past
Connor. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Dumbest Hornet runs wide coming out of turn 4. That is going to lose him a significant chunk of time. It's going to allow Martin to be within the second, which Martin really needs because Electric Envy is only 3/10 of a second behind. Ghetto Biggie is there as well. Remember, he's on the soft compound tyres. Vans is slightly further back, about 7 seconds off, but Mark is going to be looking to get him. Guy has stretched his lead to Dumbest Hornet in third to about 8/10. Guy gets another 3 seconds.
Just slightly over the limits.
So Guy is 6 is indeed. So that would plummet him to off the podium if the times are to finish as they were right now.
It could even be just. I think he'll drop down to at least 6.
He won't because Electric Envy and Ghetto Biggie have both got penalties as well. And I think they are 6 seconds exactly, and Ghetto Biggie is 9 seconds. So Dumbest again slides. Yeah, Dumbest Hornet slides out of turn 3, but he's got DRS. He knows that if he stays within 3 seconds of Guy,
he's just got to stay in that window.
I'll tell you, the one man who would suddenly jump up into second is this man, Martin Hills, in the McLaren, would suddenly jump out if he avoids any penalties, which so far successfully has done, with 1 and a bit laps to go.
I like how quiet you just went then when you said that.
We'll just say no more.
You don't want to jinx a fellow McLaren driver, do you?
No, because he'll boot me out of the league. But But here we go. Stefan comes across the line, final lap. Guy is second at the moment, but Dumbest Hornet 4/10 of a second behind. Martin has dropped about 1.2. His ERS is recharging as he came down the pit straight there. Is Dumbest Hornet going to get enough out? Mark gets 3 seconds. Dumbest Hornet is closer. He's gaining and gaining. Moving to the inside here as we come into turn 3 and gets the pass done on the racetrack. And he might even get DRS on the exit.
Look again.
He is, but the DRS, neither of them. It's very strange.
Unless Hornet's not decided to open it.
Exactly. But as it stands, Martin will jump up into second, and Guy will drop to fourth.
This drive from Stefan,
that's superb.
Literally his first race in the league, I think.
Yep.
And he's literally grabbed it by the scruff of the neck.
He has indeed. He is coming across.
Günther Steiner is going ballistic right now.
Günther Steiner is swearing positively. And Thomas Hornet comes through into second. And Guy will come through third. But Martin takes second on the roads. Guy, get your biggie.
With that.
He will get a biggie. Gotta give a handout to him. 5th place, but he does drop to 6th because of those penalties. Mark comes across the line in 7th. Connor comes across the line in 8th. Oh, he now drops to 9th.
Envy gets it.
Yep, and then Ollie comes across in 10th, but jumps to 8th because of those penalties. Connor still will collect.
Just waiting on Ocean Tank.
Yeah,
now.
1 lap down though. So Connor does collect a point for McLaren, and what a superb race. Let's give it to both Stefan and Martin. Martin, 19th or 20th at the end of the first lap after contact, and has come back superbly. Connor was the same. Connor now up into 9th. We just promoted him there. So remember, folks, all these results are provisional. Any stewards' inquiries will be reviewed, and
nothing is clarified until I think Rob ends up putting it up around 3 p.m.
3ish tomorrow, indeed.
Yeah, 3ish, and then it'll be 3ish around on Thursday for us lot for the Tier 3 results.
Indeed, we have. But there is Stefan, who takes a well-deserved first victory in MRC, and has Martin in second, and then Dumbest Hornet in third. What a race it has been. We've had 3 safety cars, about 3 virtual safety cars. The fastest lap goes to Stefan as well, so he collects 26 points for this race. Martin second, Dumbest Hornet third. No, exactly. Guy fourth in the Ferrari. Does extend his championship lead because Andrew did not finish and Mark did not outscore him. Vans brings back in 5th in the Red Bull. Gail Biggie 6th in the Alpine, well deserved there. Mark recovers to 7th, possibly kicking himself for not pitting when he had the opportunity under the second safety car. Ollie T is in 8th, Connor 9th, and Stoop in 10th. Electric Envy does finish 11th after penalties. Ocean Tame in 12th, and then we have 8 non-finishers: Smith, Scott, Evil Homer, Alex, 2 Williams, who were doing really well, didn't finish. Loppy finished, didn't finish either. Aerovoice didn't finish. Monster didn't finish, and Tom Brown was disqualified for not taking his drive-through penalty. But again,
I think it's just very quickly. I think it's an MRC first win for a German.
Ah, well, I had a lot of my French last week. I have no German.
Because Stefan had a German flag next to his name, so it's the first win for a German.
Well,
in this league, which is mostly predominantly dominated by the British.
So I will say, and this is for our we will go shortly, I promise. This is for our victor tonight on the track. Gut gemacht, Stefan. If I have just destroyed the German language, Stefan, I apologise completely. I will practice, I promise. Carl, what a race it has been. We promise excitement. We deliver nuclear level of excitement and I am now going to go and take a 20 minutes breather with some more Iron Brew until we get Tier 1. Folks, stay tuned. In 20 minutes, no, make that 19 minutes time, you will have Tier 1 coming up, where it will be myself and Monster89 in the comms box. Carl, you can go and relax.
I wonder if he's cooled off a bit.
We will no doubt hear some of it as we go into Tier 1. Carl, as always, thank you, sir. I will look forward to commentating and watching on Wednesday evening. But from everybody else who has joined us, thank you very much for joining us, and we will return in just under 18 minutes for Tier 1, and have a lovely evening. Good evening.
Good night, everyone.